We're applying this show to appliances.
New tech, new features, repairing and recycling, we're checking it all out.
That's right. Today on PowerHouse, we'll showcase appliances that show us how to be energy efficient.
We'll install a dryer feature that has a special kind of attraction.
And when it comes to older appliances, we'll look at how to best keep them running and how to mindfully dispose of them when it's time to move on.
It's an appliance bonanza on this week's PowerHouse. Almost every year, appliance manufacturers manage to update their products to be more energy efficient, enhance features, and more options for their consumers. We're here at Slager Appliances today to get a rundown on the latest and greatest. Joining us is Steve Langridge. And Steve, thanks for having us into the store. We always love to see the latest and greatest. Now, appliance purchases can be a big investment. What do you recommend for homeowners? How do they get started in thinking about that process?
I would recommend visiting our website or our manufacturer websites to go online and look at different features and options and different programs that may be available.
So they can do a little research even before they come into your store and have an idea what they're looking at.
Absolutely. We have a lot of consumers who do that.
Okay, let's start in the kitchen with refrigerators and freezers. What's the newest and greatest in that?
Some of the newest technology there is the adjustable temperature convertible drawers that you can get colder beverages or deli with that.
Okay, so again, we're always thinking here on PowerHouse efficiency and energy efficiency, and that plays into refrigerators and freezers, right?
Absolutely, yes. With the new insulation they're using and new systems, they are much more efficient than they were 5 years ago.
Okay, let's heat things up, Steve, a little bit and talk about stoves, ovens, and microwaves. What's new in that regard?
New technology there is double ovens have become a lot more popular in that you have a smaller oven cavity that's more efficient to heat up for those smaller items.
Okay, microwaves the same way. Anything you know about the new microwaves?
Microwaves haven't been a tremendous amount of technology there. We do have some that are also speed cook ovens, so you can use them as an oven and a microwave.
Okay, we've kept things cold, we've heated things up, let's say in the kitchen though, and talk about dishwashers. What's the newest options with dishwashers?
Some of the newest options with dishwashers are quietness. They get more and get quieter with more insulation in them, and they are becoming more and more efficient, down to 2 to 6 gallons of water usage and more electrically efficient as well.
Okay, well, we like that. Again, saving water and saving energy, always a good thing. Steve, let's talk about washers and dryers, and we're standing in front of what you said, an all-in-one unit. Talk to us about this.
Yes, this is a new all-in-one unit that you can wash and dry your clothes all in the same unit without having to do the transfer of the load.
Okay, help me understand that, because again, I look at this, so I understand the washing part, but I don't take my clothes out, that it's a dryer too.
It is a dryer as well. It uses heat pump and high-speed fan for its drying, which is 50% more efficient than a standard electric dryer.
Okay, we like that here on PowerHouse. Again, more efficient, saving energy dollars, and a popular item, Steve?
It's been a very popular unit for second laundry area or moving laundry up from downstairs.
Okay, again, I'm wrapping my head around the concept of it's all in one, and I don't have to take anything out, but again, I like more efficient overall for me, for that consumer, right?
Yes, it's a very, very efficient unit, as well as it's really easy to use with the Smart HQ app. You can operate the unit and get notifications when the laundry is done and ready.
Is that on my phone, or is that something through
It's on your phone, smartphone. You can operate the machine, get notification when the washer's done, so you can remove items or add dryer sheets or rolls to it.
I like that a lot, Steve. What about other appliances? It's always fun, kind of like a kid in the candy store, to come in here, but other appliances, smaller appliances, Steve?
Yeah, we've had some really popular items on the countertop for smaller ovens, convection ovens, along with air fry options and toaster oven, all in one unit. as well as a countertop ice machine has been very popular.
Okay, talk to me about a countertop ice machine. What's the allure of that?
A lot of the allure there is the convenience of it being right there. It's great for setting on a bar setting. You put some water in, it creates ice, and you have this nice chewable nugget ice.
Okay, and back to the smaller little ovens again. There, I imagine we're talking again. We don't have to heat up the big stove and oven. A much smaller appliance, right?
Correct. Yeah, the big thing there is you can do a few items in the toaster oven or the convection oven there, or air fry, and you don't have to heat up the whole oven, large oven.
And that's neat to see, Steve, in terms of appliance manufacturers. They're really thinking about energy conservation. Do you find consumers, when they come into your store, are they in that mind, in that kind of the thinking of energy savings, more efficient?
Yes, it's a very popular option. People are choosing energy efficiency over standard machines all the time.
Okay, that's good to hear. I come in and buying appliances, it's a bit of a big purchase. How do you help somebody in terms of thinking about the finances that go into it? What should they consider?
There's lots of different programs throughout the year. Around the holidays, typically 4th of July, Black Friday timeframe are tremendous programs.
Rebate programs?
Rebate programs, as well as promotions from the manufacturers on sale pricing. So there's also rebate programs throughout the entire year that package deals can really save you a lot of money.
So the consumer really be aware of, again, looking for the manufacturer rebates, but then your in-store sales that you have throughout the year.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Steve, it's always a pleasure to come in and take a look at all the newest and greatest things. And if you'd like more tips and advice on selecting energy-efficient appliances for your PowerHouse, visit our website at powerhousetv.com.
Did you know? Some of the best times to buy appliances are usually holiday weekends. President's Day, Memorial Day, the 4th of July, Labor Day, and Thanksgiving weekends tend to be when you'll see sales on refrigerators, dishwashers, and so on. Whether you're installing a new clothes dryer or just tuning up the one you have, we have an add-on suggestion that can improve efficiency and safety.
Dryer vent hookups can be problematic for a number of reasons, whether it's limited space or kinked transition hoses. Making this connection more reliable and safer is our goal for today.
That's right. If your connection isn't secure, when running the dryer, this bad connection can fill the house with humidity. And with a gas dryer, you could also get carbon monoxide spilling into your house.
This is a magnetic vent connector and can help you avoid these problems and helps you improve efficiency. By not losing the dryer-produced heat to a bad connection, it makes the drying process more cost-effective and efficient, often lowering dryer times altogether.
The ease of connecting and disconnecting also means the vent pathway is easier to get to and clean, decreasing the chance of buildup and potential for a fire hazard.
Let's start by getting into the space and unplugging the dryer itself for safety. When using the 180-degree or straight connection, you need to make sure that the dryer exhaust port and the wall exit point are in alignment, at least within a couple of inches. If the offset is more than that, you may need a connector that provides you a 90-degree ductwork turn to make the connection. Pull out the dryer and remove the current transition hose. Use this opportunity to do a little cleanup. Vacuum the back of the dryer and clear the outlet on the dryer and the wall exit of any visible dust or lint buildup.
You might need to cut the end of the duct system so it sits flush with the wall. In this case, we don't need to.
Hold the mounting bracket to the wall, centered around the wall exit point. Mark the screw holes on the wall. If the bracket is on the drywall, screw in the self-tapping anchors to receive the screws in the marked locations. In this case, we're going into the baseboard. Holding the bracket in place, drive the screws into the receivers to secure the bracket in place. Insert the tail piece of the magnetic hookup into the wall exit and press until it clicks securely into the bracket.
This half is a little easier. Securely attach the dryer side union to the dryer exhaust port using the supplied hose clamp. Extend the hose with a slight tug. Plug the dryer back in and push it back into position, taking care to aim the magnetic rings together as directly as possible. The magnets will self-align and complete the duct connection. Take a quick look behind the dryer to ensure it's properly sealed, and you're done. It's easy to see how this is a much more clean and efficient connection than an easily kinked transition hose. Smooth pipe components are now the majority of the vent path.
This will collect less dust and lint and reduce the possibility of a fire hazard. It will also stay cleaner longer, and a clean pathway means more efficient operation of the dryer.
The dryer is now less likely to overheat, which will extend the appliance's life while at the same time saving energy and money.
It may be time to take a look behind your dryer and see if your venting situation might benefit from a product like this one. Sometimes a small change can make all the difference in efficiency and safety.
Cleaning your dryer vent regularly will help improve your dryer's efficiency, thus lowering the amount of power it consumes. Homeowners who clean their dryer vent periodically can save up to 30% on their energy bills. Keeping appliances in good working order does a few important things. It saves you money on expensive professional repairs, extends the life of your appliance, and it can improve their energy efficiency.
There are a variety of easy maintenance and repair tasks you can complete on your own. We're going to go through a few of them, as well as some simple troubleshooting you can do to help diagnose when repairs are needed. Let's get started.
When starting any DIY project, always consider safety first. Unplug any appliance you'll be working on and make sure you have appropriate protective gear, like gloves if handling sharp or warm components, and eye protection if you're stirring up dust or other particles.
Another quick rule of thumb before we get started, the 50% rule. If your appliance is more than 50% through its expected lifespan, you can internet search this or consult the appliance's literature to find it. And the cost of the repair is 50% or more of the cost of a new replacement appliance, your best move is to strongly consider buying the new appliance. It's likely to be more energy efficient out of the box and will be a smarter investment in longevity.
Let's talk about basic troubleshooting. Sometimes this is as simple as listening to your appliances. Moving parts like fans, belts, or anything that spins are often the first things to wear out. Listen for any grinding noises or hesitations as your appliances click on or start to work. Another giveaway for issues is leaks. Water or other fluids appearing where they should not be could signal a faulty hose or connection. Appliances sometimes ask for help in other ways. You may notice reduced performance, like the inability to hold selected temperatures, the inability to perform the task they're designed for, or even the appearance of an error code on a display. Don't ignore these items. Look up error codes as they occur, either online or in the appliance literature. Do a little internet research and see if your particular appliance has an easy fix or reset for the problem you're experiencing. Try easy stuff first, and then escalate to bigger repair tasks as needed. For gas-powered appliances, always make sure pilot lights or other ignition processes are in good working order. A word of caution, troubleshooting problems can only go so far. So if you run into an issue you don't feel skilled enough to handle or that could create a hazard for you or your family, get professional repair help.
Knowing your appliance setup is a key first step to maintaining your appliance setup. Identifying breakers, hoses, shutoffs, and other connections can allow you to more easily get to them if something is going wrong. Your dishwasher and possibly your refrigerator have plumbing connections. Know where hoses and shutoffs are and check and replace them if they show signs of leaking or wear. Gaskets and seals on ovens, refrigerator doors, and microwaves can be replaced to help maintain their efficiency in operation. Keep your appliances clean, especially filters to provide needed air circulation for the unit. If filters are replaceable, make a point to change them out as the manufacturer recommends. If they're removable and cleanable, do so every 6 months or so. Vacuum fridge coils on the back of your appliance to avoid the buildup of dust and chase those dust bunnies out from underneath as well. Your interior refrigerator components will last longer and be healthier for you and your family if you keep them clean. Wipe up spills in the fridge and throw away expired or non-essential items that can cause clutter or leak. Check temperature settings on refrigerators, freezers, and ovens periodically to make sure they're functioning as intended. Seasonal or periodic maintenance can go a long way to extending the life of your appliances and correcting small issues before they become big issues.
Here are a few everyday tips for your maintenance journey. Buy a good multimeter. It can be less than $20, but it will help you when you need to identify if wiring or outlets are faulty. Have a full toolkit, including basics like a measuring tape, hammers, screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, a level, flashlights, and a utility knife. Small hardware like nails, screws, and electrical tape are also good to have.
Other items that come in handy for repairs are wire cutters, a stud finder, an AC detector, cordless drills and drill bits, and extension cords. Expand your kit as necessary instead of buying everything at once. Generally, use daily energy efficient practices. Cold water settings for laundry. Run a full dishwasher, but not overloaded. Clean the dryer lint filter after every load. Clean the dryer vent pathway seasonally and close appliance doors gently to avoid excessive wear and tear. When appliances need more care than you can provide, use warranties to complete professional repairs if in force. If you need to replace an appliance, check for rebates or incentives for energy efficient appliances from government sources or your energy provider. And always consider Energy Star rated appliances when investing in new units.
More details about troubleshooting issues with appliances and improving their overall energy performance are available at PowerHouseTV.com and AlliantEnergy.com. There comes a time in every appliance's life when it costs more to repair it than it does to replace it. So what do you do with that appliance? To tell us more about a refrigerator recycling program offered by Alliant Energy, we have Devin Weaver. Thanks for joining us, Devin.
Thanks for having me, Megan.
So why should we recycle our appliances?
Well, there's a lot of benefits, environmental benefits, and then it's an easy program for our customers to take advantage of to keep the appliances out of the landfill with all the harmful materials that are part of the appliance.
Now, some people may think, why don't I just sell my appliance? Why is that not a good option?
Well, really just prolonging the problem of keeping that energy inefficient appliance. And then that person that gets that older unit, their bill doesn't go down.
Now, your Alliant Energy Iowa program is pretty terrific. Can you explain what the program's all about and what the benefits are?
It's a really great program, as you mentioned. It's easy and free to our customer, and we pay them $50 per appliance that we pick up.
Wow, that's $50 that they can then invest in a more efficient model.
Right, and another benefit is by getting that more efficient appliance is they can save upwards of $100 to $150 on that energy savings.
So people would see, by getting a new unit, you see those results right away in your bill.
Yeah, you'll start to see them pretty soon.
So can you explain to us who actually qualifies for your particular program?
Yeah, it's all of our Iowa Electric customers qualify for the program as long as the appliance is running a motor that cools, and it's under a certain cubic size. So basically anything that's behind here.
Okay. Now, there may be other programs available, right, through other utility companies?
That's correct. A lot of utilities offer programs similar to this or pretty close to, but you'd want to check with them.
So Devin, once the unit arrives to this facility, what happens?
Well, they start unloading the unit safely, and that's where they really get down to the nitty-gritty and the dirt work of taking it all apart. They'll start opening the fridge and taking out all the shelves and then taking off handles, stuff like that. That's where they will start to, deconstruct to get at all those materials, which there's a wonderful display here that kind of shows the typical material that goes into a fridge or a freezer. And we have the electric cords, there's steel and aluminum, again, the plastic shelving or the trays that are in the fridge or freezer. And we have the copper from the tubing, and then the tempered glass that's in there. And then as they keep going through this process, then they get down into where the foam is, which is behind the steel and the aluminum and those shelves where they took it out earlier in the process. And then they take out capacitors and then they take out that refrigerant. They reclaim that refrigerant and then hold it where they can properly dispose of it and keep it out of the environment.
So out of all of the materials that we see here, what's the percentage that can be recycled?
So it varies by appliance, but anywhere between 90 to 95% of the appliance can be recycled.
Wow, that makes you feel pretty good, doesn't it?
It makes me feel wonderful.
So what happens to that other 5 to 10% that cannot be recycled?
So yeah, it gets properly disposed of. The foam really gets incinerated, and then the rest just keeps out of the landfill.
Great, and how much does this particular facility process in a year, say?
Yeah, so it processes 15,000 units a year, which is 4 million pounds of material.
Wow, that's a great service.
It is.
So I know some landfills offer recycling programs. Why is this a better option?
Well, it's really an effortless program for a customer where we just come pick it up for them. And again, we're able to keep it out of the landfill and recycle it. And that customer gets the $50 and a lower energy bill. Again, this is all for our Iowa customers. There may be different programs offered in Wisconsin or other utilities.
Great, certainly worth investigating.
It definitely is.
Thank you so much for the information, Devin.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Megan.
If you'd like to learn more about environmentally sound practices for your powerhouse, visit our website, powerhousetv.com.
Of the major appliances in a home, gas ranges have the longest life expectancy, 15 years. Dryers and refrigerators last about 13 years. Some of the appliances with the shortest lifespan are compactors, 6 years, dishwashers, 9 years, and microwave ovens, 9 years.
We've opened lots of doors on this week's Powerhouse.
We explored the world of high-tech and high-efficiency appliances.
We installed an innovative dryer vent solution.
We learned key points about home appliance maintenance.
And we took steps toward environmental responsibility with appliance recycling.
Megan, we're feeling like energy stars after this week's Powerhouse. We hope you are too.